Welcome in, you guys. It is July the 29th. It's Tuesday, Mars's Day. Moon in Libra officially at 10 degrees and 19 minutes. All right, so it looks like we're having a sextile energy right now with the Moon in Libra over to Mercury that's in retrograde in Leo at 10 degrees and 25 minutes. All right, let's take a look here at Libra at the 11th degree. A professor peering over his glasses. Lightheartedness from the 11th to the 15th degree speaks all about teaching. It says most of us like to share what we know with others, even at the simple level of giving directions to a stranger or tips for cooking. It is an aspect of knowledge itself that is desired to know or be known and be passed down from generation to generation, keeping itself alive and evolving. Knowledge is a living thing, and all living things have an investment in the future. Those who have dedicated their lives in pursuit of furthering their knowledge find that the real difficulty comes when trying to present it to others, younger students who need to be understood if they are to be instructed properly. All right, so you have some sort of specialization here. It takes the grace of modesty to express knowledge as wisdom. We're with the sun in Leo at 7 degrees and 11 minutes. So the sun is currently shining at the 8th degree. Let's see what it speaks about. A Bolshevik propagandist, the force of entropy. It says nature always has an inherited impulse towards breakdown and the release of energy. All right, so how are you releasing your energy today? Let's get into chakras. Let's see what's going on. Welcome in, you guys. You okay, Chicky Feet? You okay? Yeah. You want somebody to play with you? You gotta give me 1 minute, baby. As soon as I'm done my reading, I'll play with you. You said don't play with you? Communication is here. All right. Self-expression, exchange, sharing, and connections could be significant. Solar plexus energy here. Fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. And then we also have relationships. So communication, solar plexus, and relationships. Communication in relationships could be picking up today. There's a heavy focus on the base chakra as well. Let's see what it's coming through with. Let's see. Rise and shine, you guys. Communication. I've got Capricorn coming out here. Knight of Wands, Two of Swords, Moon and Libra energy, and the Page of Wands. There could be tense communication coming in. All right, Page of Wands and the Knight of Wands, it looks like towards passion. Now I see why it's heading towards that solar plexus energy and where you have vitality, willpower, strength, and courage. All right, it could be towards career. I do see Capricorn's energy here with the Devil, with the Moon and Libra. That will be a square. All right, so partnership, relationships, and connection to career. All right, or something that aligns you with your destiny. There's Tower and the Eight of Wands. So unexpected communication coming in. All right. Again, it feels like something that if it's coming through the intuitive state, obviously it's going to be, that's the way that you're communicating it from whatever it is that the message is here. Scorpio, Sag energy, Libra, Capricorn energy is the way I see it. Square and a sextile. About what exactly, I'm not sure. Let's see. About the Empress. All right. Like somebody's about to create some damn tower around here. All right. It's like the energy is calling for right now. All right. Let's look at the solar plexus energy. specifically in connection to a relationship, whether it's intimate or not. All right, it could be about the energy of acceptance and or trusting. I see the Six of Wands here. I'm not sure if we're finally into that second deacon of Leo season yet. I wouldn't say so. It will be after the 10th degree. We're still at 7 degrees and again, 11 minutes. Somebody sees you in the public eye. It could be a fire sign. I have a lot of fire energy here. So however it is that you're choosing to move forward in the situation, it shows that you have the energy of leadership. All right. You do something independently. All right. After a period of feeling stuck, trapped, and moving away from that situation that I guess would have trying to control the way that you take action towards something. It's definitely in connection to whatever that relationship would be. Let's see what that is. Whatever relationship may be. Maybe you were bored and discontent with a specific relationship, not wanting to reconcile with somebody. If you have, then it looks like it's overcoming whatever the difficulty was and where you were mourning your person. All right, Wheel of Fortune here says it works directly in your favor. All right, with you coming back together with whoever it is that you are in love with. All right, in that relationship. Specifically, a notification just came up for Cancer. All right, so that could be in alignment with Cancer's energy. I see the King of Pentacles and the Four of Pentacles. This is about you achieving a specific goal here with you have a relationship with. It could be a masculine water sign or a masculine earth sign. All right. There could be some sort of jealousy and or envy or deception happening in the background in connection to that relationship. Let's see. The Six of Pentacles to the Two of Cups. I'm not sure who it is that's coming in to reciprocate with you in whatever way, but this is a soulmate connection. They do love you. All right. Would be an Emperor energy. Father figure, anything to do with the boss, and then you would see how it comes into alignment. You okay, my love? All right. You want a pillow? It's right here. The base chakra was on the bottom of the deck. It looks more so like you're focusing in, could be on family, stability, and again, your career or whatever it is, that goal that you want to achieve. Baby, get Zaza, because Zaza's scratching up mommy's bed right here in the corner. Welcome in, you guys. I like it. Virgo's chosen. Thank you for coming in. Let's see. Six of Wands. I see you still doing. All right. I like that energy. Still staying determined to achieve your goals. Like having a victory, some sort of success, and staying in alignment with whatever path you're on there and wherever you choose to have more power moving forward. Let's see. Inheritances, conventions here. So I definitely see that Scorpio Capricorn energy. That I'm seeing Venus have to do with something that you did with long and patient work. All right, Venus being in connection to resources and what you do for your career. I see Mercury in Scorpio. All right, that will be communication coming from the knowledge that you have. All right, the association to your deep emotional feelings. Someone could be trying to force you to sign a contract, whatever that may be, before ending a certain situation. Heavy on the Scorpio energy here. Inheritance, extremism, and keeping something a secret in connection to this conventional type of relationship that's involved with your career. All right, something that you discovered here with Mercury in the ninth house. That will be the information that's coming from abroad. All right, and then I see the Sun in Gemini here. Heavy intuition and speculation. All right, so maybe someone's speculating the messages that you're receiving here. Maybe it comes through as a little bit extreme. All right, but it's the more versatile that you are in connection to what you're intuitively picking up on could be in significance with whatever this inheritance is that's coming in. Let's see. You all right, babe? Yeah. You have apple juice downstairs in the refrigerator. I'll give you a little bit if you're thirsty. I see organization, assertion, and submission. Could be a specific organization that wants you to commit to be submissive to them, all right, and remain assertive in that specific environment because of your originality. All right, let's pick up on what this is all about, baby. Let's see energy. The page one, the one, and the eight of cups. Show me the conventional type of relationship that this is. The lovers. So your inheritance might be coming from someone that you are in love with. Could be a Scorpio. Heavy on the Scorpio out here. Heavy on the water energy overall. All right. Let's see. Could be coming also from a Gemini. I see Sun in Gemini and the lovers. Could be some sort of involvement with a child with the Page of Wands. Again, if it has to do anything with your career, this is going to be you being receiving an inheritance from your creative skills. What's the energy of the extremism card? Nine of Cups. Force you to do something, all right, either that you don't want to do. Nine of Cups would be something that you enjoy doing. Ace of Pentacles, it would be like coming through and making you an offer, but doing it in the extreme where it's like someone trying to force you to make that contract or sign that contract. What is it all about here in keeping something a secret? Justice, to bring justice to a certain situation. Someone's trying to force you out of what is desirable to you, the connection that you have to this conventional type of relationship, and it being something creative that was meant to bring in that inheritance. It has to do with something that involves the legalities and keeping. All right, let's see the discovery card. Something that you have knowledge about, or however it is that you receive the communication from abroad. All right, let's see. The Page of Cups. You could be highly intuitive, and that's how you receive your messages. Intuition card is out here, but you're very versatile. Like you receive that message and you put that message out there and you communicate it. Yeah, Mercury in Cancer's energy with the Three of Cups. So the way that you receive it is through the emotional state, the intuitive state, right? And then that energy is invested in something else, which is weird because that's how you get your inheritance. Something that has to do with like traveling, involving like, I don't know if it's spying in on somebody or information. Ace of Cups through the emotional state. So let's see. Something involving family. What's the speculation? Because it looks like Mercury in Cancer, whatever you're doing and or studying from the home environment, all in the speculation of what's coming out. All right. With the Five of Cups, you have some sort of achievement there. All right. And it comes through as Empress energy. So then there's the opposition of the Empress and the Death card. All right. So Taurus and Scorpio in opposition. We keep seeing that, and I keep seeing the opposing energies of Air and or Libra, which we're going to see the opposition to Saturn and Neptune in the sign of Aries, to where the Moon in Libra is. All right. Gemini's energy here as well, and where Uranus is currently in Gemini, and Venus is actually in Gemini as well. What does this all have to do with? It could be manifesting your destiny right now, all right, and coming into an alignment where you feel awakened, whether that is spirituality or something like this, whatever that organization is. It's like this is how you're meant to move forward and shift the dynamic of whatever it is that you're having parts of in this organization. It could feel something very conventional, all right, having to do with your career and how you receive your inheritance. Let's see. I got a lot of majors that just came out. It was the Justice card, Death card, Empress energy, the Magician, the Wheel of Fortune, Judgment, the Hierophant. All right, so this would be like something involving secrets, all right, going through the allow that to come out and seen as the Empress because of what you do creatively, you manifesting part of your destiny, awakening to whatever this organization is. All right, and Gemini with the Eight of Swords. Maybe you didn't see something in the right perspective in the first place when it has something to do with what involves you doing work or mastering some sort of skill here. It may have been kept a secret from you before. Okay, that's that Venus and Scorpio energy that we see there and bringing balance to that situation. All right. So whether this is some sort of organization, I don't feel that they have taken something from you. It may be that it's due right now. It's in speculation whether you're in alignment with your destiny or not. Have you invested in, tapping into your intuition or not? Have you achieved your goal or not? Are you receiving the messages that you're supposed to be receiving or not? Something about that. Okay. See what I'm saying? Moon and Libra energy. It's like still being a little bit indecisive, but this card technically means like you having a specific connection as a companion, all right, that leads you through things that you cannot see by utilizing the energy of the moon, which is where you're highly intuitive, okay? And then having that make you a leader in a specific organization. And that's the way that you receive your inheritances. And then you have some sort of victory or success on the other side of that. Putting something in the public eye, whatever that may be. All right. And that will be your brand new beginning. All right. But it is taking a risk. Um, so it could be a lot of speculation around you at this time, especially in the home environment. Yes, baby. Give me a kiss. I don't know how to turn that TV on, baby. That's why Nana had to turn me in her room. All right. Let's see what's going on. So whatever you do is in the connection of originality. The Mercury in Aquarius card is the Six of Swords in tarot. It will show you that you are on some sort of journey or looking to move forward into calmer shores by doing something that's very much innovative and futuristic. In the way that you receive your messages. I'm going to pull from Kipper now. Let's see what comes through. Let's see. Can you guys hear me pretty well? If you can't, that's fine. Just let me know, and we'll go in, and then we'll come back out. Or we'll go out and come back in. You know what I mean? All right, so great fortune is here for the main female with expectation person. So if you're surrounded by a false person at this time, all right, then that's possibly where it needs to end. Thoughts of the journey and your pathway. All right, let's see what this is all about. What is the great fortune that's coming in? Somebody could try to remain in control right now with the Two of Pentacles of a situation. That is another card that speaks about adapting to changes. It's kind of like nothing's either black or white. You have to make some sort of choice here. So what is the connection to the great fortune coming in? The Two of Cups, the soulmate connection. Show me this energy of the main female. The Queen of Pentacles. So it shows that there is a sense of groundedness, abundance, value there. All right. It could be in connection to what your passion is with the Ace of Wands being at the bottom of the deck. The expectation here is the devil. Maybe the devil's coming through as the false person, someone that has some sort of negative attachment. Could be that they want control, okay? Maybe putting some sort of burden or something on you, I don't know. And then false person would be who? The false person would be seen as who? The person that you need to end it with. And maybe there's still some sort of sense of imprisonment, all right, in connection to your marriage that has you involved with a specific community of people. All right. That could be exactly what this is all about. Because it's kind of like trying to end you and the journey that you're on, or thinking how to end your journey or your pathway right now to keep you imprisoned in some sort of way. All right. Let's see. So the journey card here, yeah, to get you to walk away from whatever it is that you're doing so you experience loss. This would be like Saturn and Pisces energy, which I keep saying it's going to retrograde back on September 1st. So you could be starting to feel this here in Leo season, right before we hit Virgo season, and where it requires for you to continue to put in hard work and perfecting your skills. All right, let's see. Let's look at the thoughts here. The Hierophant. All right, so leaving a specific, again, organization, institution, or something that you've been committed to in quote unquote marriage. All right, let's look at the Coffin. Check over here in the corner, baby. With the Knight of Swords, it may feel like you're being attacked right now in connection to whatever it seems to be where you are creative and self-expressive. All right, yeah, exactly what I mean. It's like attacking the energy of the Empress and going after whatever it is that you value. All right, show me the pathway. Let's take a look at the pathway. The Queen of Wands and the King of Wands. All right, so these are two people that are meant to be together, going after something that they're passionate about overall. Could be involving love as well. All right, and being the wounded warriors and sticking together and going through difficulties, even if there is an energy of an imprisonment surrounding the community and you being committed in marriage. All right, again, it kind of feels like you're indecisive in connection to this relationship, or this companionship isn't something for you, or you're not seeing something clearly. It could be definitely where you feel like you're at some sort of crossroads here, like you have to make a decision whether you want to move on with this or not. I'm seeing the numbers 26, 2, 28, and 8. All right, so I see High Priestess energy and I also see strength. Let's see. Take a look at the community card up here. Yeah, it kind of feels like they want to keep you in imprisonment. Okay, that's what it feels like. Today is the 29th. All right, so it could be a heavy sense of imprisonment, only coming through trying to take you off path so that you're blocked in the mental state, rather than you connecting to heightened intuition in which you should be already on your pathway. All right, let's look at the imprisonment card here. See what I'm saying? Trying to get you to separate from whatever it is that you're doing. Even though this card means Saturn and Libra, the energy of devotion or sacrificing something. All right, let's take a look at the marriage card, the Ace of Swords. All right, so truth and clarity that this person has actually been committed to whatever it is that they do. All right, and they deserve to receive whatever is meant to come in for them. This is would be like reaping the fruits of your labor, and where your inheritance comes in from whatever you've already invested in. Okay, but for some reason it seems to be delayed, and there seems to be someone fighting over that inheritance. It could be causing some sort of conflict or having you in competition with someone else, all right, something like that, to try to make it burdening on you so that you release this other person that you have some sort of attachment with. Okay. And it could, again, it could just be what you do for career. However, you're tapped in to receiving your great fortune from your soulmates. All right, let's move on. So as we were looking at who you're in a relationship with, okay, how you choose to continue taking action here, and what you do involving communication, and how to bring stability in connection to family dynamics, your resources, or whatever it involves here with the base chakra. All right, your stability towards whatever it is that you're passionate about. Okay, and it can have a lot to do with that inner child healing. All right, and how you're receiving and or understanding or going through your awakening state. Okay. So music could be of significance today as well. I just saw the sound card, which is also part of the throat chakra. So if you're singing and you get a message through the music that you're listening to, that could be you having a connection, all right, with your soulmate. I'm going to pull one more short spread. I see bad health. I see high honor. And I also see official person. All right, let's see. Children labor. This would be like a bad boss. What this would be looking like a bad boss. All right, saying that I'm going to come in, I'm going to give you some sort of promotion, and they don't really give you shit. Let's see. No, Milo. So if you're surrounded by a specific situation that doesn't allow you to concentrate, I don't know. All right, it would be like not good for whatever it is that's trying to come in for you. So if I can distract you, then I can take you away from your passion or your goals or something like that. I don't know. Let's see. Look at high honor. Yeah, yeah. But it's hard to distract you here. That's what it looks like. It's like you're still focused. You still have strength and power and vitality to keep going with whatever you're committed to in connection to your passion. But it could be affecting your relationship with your person. Let's look at high honor. All right, seduction. You already know what your person wants. Something like that. Show me who this official person is or what their energy is. This would be like your boss in the workplace, thinking that you have bad health surrounding you being concentrated. And you're like, nope, I can still sense what other people want with Jupiter and Pisces energy. But this is Jupiter is the ruling planet of Piscean energy, and Piscean energy is how you're tapping into spirit. All right, let's see the official person coming through as Saturn and Sag. All right, so just seeing how structured you are in connection to the messages that you're receiving, how much you can carry the heavy load in the workplace specifically. Okay, and then that's how you receive some sort of unexpected income, and you come through to be seen as the privileged lady. All right, so we did see the main female come out in the last spread, so I can be speaking to a feminine energy specifically. All right, now if you see me talking to myself, all right, move along. We're just having a meeting here. All right. Let's see the Toil and Labor card, eccentricity. So Saturn in Aquarius, which is the ruling planet to Aquarius' energy, just shows that again you have some sort of uniqueness, you have originality, you know exactly what it is that you're doing, you're highly focused, your intellect is on point. Okay. Now we have unexpected income, and that will be like basically taking a risk. Saturn in Aries in retrograde at this time. All right, taking a risk and starting up some sort of business here. What's the privileged lady? You're going to remain optimistic in doing whatever it is that you do. What gives you that sense of moving forward? All right. So you feel that you already have a position of authority in something here. All right. Maybe it involves someone that is romantically interested in you or the message of love coming through for your romantic partner. Let me take a look at this message card that's on the bottom of the deck here. What is the message? So that's what I feel. Somebody feels like you're pushing your limits, whoever this authority figure is. They feel like you're pushing something that you've already fulfilled. Okay, that's what that feels like. On the bottom of the deck, it's like your choice whether you want to continue to move forward with something or not. All right, remaining idealistic and focusing in on, again, it could be that it's seen as you being submissive to someone else. That's what it feels like. All right, let me clarify. Let me clarify. So, bad health and concentration. Let's see. This would be like the boss saying, listen, if you can't gain control of a situation around you, you got to go. This would be a boss that's like really shitty, or again, it's like you can already sense what other people want around you. Jupiter and Pisces, you are already seen as a high priestess. You have already been receiving recognition or, you know, being, let's just say high honor, all right? Like receiving whatever it is that puts you in receiving fame and fortune, whatever that is, having some sort of victory. All right, so let's see Saturn and Sag. This will be you seen as the authoritative figure coming in, providing these messages, or the boss coming in and doing so. By remaining in balance, again, Moon and Libra energy. Toil and labor, eccentricity, let's see. So whatever you do for work could involve like something that's futuristic or could be involving like the internet, computers, the media, um, communication, whatever it may be. All right, groups of people, communities of people. There could be some sort of networking or something that goes on. It looks like your investments are already there. Unexpected income and risk. Somebody wants to give you to go start up a business, to do something that's going to be a little bit innovative, that's futuristic, and where Saturn is long and patient work. I got Saturn in Gemini here, Saturn in Sag. I got Saturn in Aquarius and Saturn in Aries. All right. So I'm definitely seeing the opposition of the third and the ninth houses with communication and the knowledge that you have. And then how are you going to start up a business? By doing being eccentric and eccentric to putting this information out there. All right. See what the risk is. This is how you receive your unexpected income. A high priestess. That's what I'm saying. It's like the energy that you're tapping into and how you can um, understand what it is that you feel emotional or what spirit is telling you to say. That's how your money comes through. So moon and Sag just means, again, very optimistic, very tapped in with spirit. And then I'm seeing the purpose lady here, the death card. All right, so going through that transformation or whatever that is to have some sort of brand new beginning, or this is why spirit is telling you to end something. All right, because there's a celebration on the other side of this. All right. The Four of Wands could be celebrating with the community, celebrating your marriage, celebrating whatever it may be. All right. Knight of Wands coming back out with the Page of Pentacles. It's like how assertive you have been in your investments. Let's look at this message and authority figure. The Three of Cups with Mercury and Cancer, and how you're highly intuitive in the way that you receive your messages. All right. The World card. So I don't know if there's a closing of a portal and where it's pushing you in direction to go focus in on your love life with someone from the past specifically. All right. This is a message that's been coming up since yesterday. How important is in connection to the person that you're either romantically involved with, or, you know, if it has anything to do with your spirituality, living by other specific beliefs, okay, and moving forward with the connection to someone that has also the same type of spiritual beliefs. All right, clear this out. All right, let's see. Here's your celebration, fire energy here. All right, jealousy could be surrounding you right now, possessiveness, competitiveness, and where you have to continue to defend yourself, protect yourself. All right, let's see. Has something to do with your healing, all right, or the journey that you were on in connection to your healing. All right, this could have been some sort of important day coming up or already has after dealing with nothing but threats, all right, in your life. This is like being on the other side of it. It's like having recognition for you moving past a difficult situation. And now that you're celebrating, there could be some sort of competitiveness or possessiveness around you, and where others may be acting jealous, or, you know, the need to continue to defend and protect the healing that you've already gone through. All right. So maybe it is that you are um, specifically here receiving some sort of synchronization, all right, about divine timing with something. All right, complying here, it says rules, unwritten rules, laws. All right, something having to do with the reflection period. What's the energy of the jealousy? So this is where I said someone coming in and forcing you to do something or sign some sort of contract or something like that, so that you would surrender and accept whatever it is that you've been trying to defend and or protect yourself from. All right. So a yield energy would be to me like a Knight of Pentacles. It's like, whoa, slow down. All right, let's be cautious here. Why do I feel that there's a sense of possessiveness or competitiveness around me if I should be celebrating, all right, the synchronicities that I'm receiving that was supposed to come in divine timing? Now I feel like I need to defend and or protect myself and the healing that I've already done. All right. All right. So it's basically protecting what it is that you know you want to paint your picture as in the near future. What's connected to the healing? Your brand new beginning and how something else was supposed to fade out. That's interesting. Wow. I just had a same conversation about something that I didn't want to be involved with moving forward after I healed literally this morning. It's like, why would you return yourself to a situation where you were dealing with someone that was in the energy of jealousy and being forced to have to deal with that? Keep receiving synchronicities about this when you're already celebrating on the other side of the healing, the need to defend and or protect what it is that you see in your near future in connection to your brand new beginning. All right. You want that part of your life to kind of fade out or you want to decline it. You don't have to surrender and accept, all right, the person's jealousy or envy. It's like you don't want any attachments to it. So if you are being forced to do something like this, all right, and where it may be that you have faith in going in a different direction and someone is trying to use and or manipulate by strategizing against you or how it is that you receive some sort of assistance or support, all right, this is your wake up call right now. Like whether this is a journey you want to continue moving forward with or you need to head into a different direction. Because when your brand new beginning starts, you want no sort of connection to a turning point for you in your life. Okay? Like you've learned your lesson. And if you have been the one that goes through the dark night of the soul in connection to a spiritual type of journey, then you already know what you had faith in. You already knew that you were being taught some sort of lesson, all right, to be able to assist and support someone else that's going through the same journey. But again, it feels like the energy of force being around you to manipulate you to feel that you're in the wrong direction when you're not. Okay? Let's see. This could be like someone trying to instigate what it is that you're trying to create for your future. And again, coming through in the energy of wanting to block whatever that is. All right. That's crazy. Let's look at the manipulation here. How to use you or strategize against you. All right. Making some sort of arrangements or something like that. And going up against you in which you are already on this energy of strength, courage, bravery. All right. It will be like you're utilizing your brilliance, your intelligence to move past a certain situation. All right. Using your intuition to continue moving forward. So, what is the wake up call here, or the warning, or the signals that you're receiving? Because it's coming through as synchronizations and connection to how you're achieving your goals. All right. Your dreams. All right. It's like a wake up call to go after your dreams and to continue to go after what it is that you desire. All right. And it's like surprise to be seen on the other side if like something comes through as beyond your imagination. All right. Or something comes through in another way. How something shows expected in connection to your passion. All right. Or whatever you do as your interest, whatever that may be. All right. Whew. There's a huge celebration here. All right. And there could just be this energy of trying to force you off your path, whatever that may be. I want to pull from Wisdom of the Oracle. Welcome in, Jen. Bless you. Thank you, Milky. All right, let's see what the wisdom of the oracle has for us this morning in connection to this energy. So this is part of your new life moving forward, that brand new beginning. What is this bringing in? Again, I'm seeing the 39th house is in opposition with the number 39 there. It's part of your new life. All right. Something may not be for you, or you knowing what's not from you at or not for you after healing from something from the past. All right. You want to move forward happy, happy. Being in the energy of joy. All right. Contentment in your life. Rise and shine, Bobby. Let's see what this is. So all that glitters, you already know that something that seemed shiny in the past wasn't going to be something that lasts forever. All right, so everything that glitters is not gold type of thing. And part of your new life, you know that you would have to move forward in the energy of yin, is what I saw. All right, your emotional state, knowing what's not for you. You may not know why that's all happening, but it happens so that way you can know what you're in alignment with then when it comes to your happiness. So it kind of makes you feel like you're in between worlds right now. All right. You can definitely feel like you're in between worlds right now. What's happy, happy? When you utilize your imagination to create whatever it is that you want to manifest for your future. It's just the way it's coming through. At the bottom of the deck, this will be like you building on a certain strong foundation. You're like a building block. All right. That's what it feels like. You're like on some sort of building block right now. So you can become stronger on the other side of whatever it is that you choose to create with your new life. Knowing that this time around it's not just material things is what it feels like. Right? You would know when something's not for you, and you would understand that because you're already shifting from the previous world and where things were actually really, really dark to you wanting to be happy, happy. All right. So let's see what your new life comes through as. Giving me the full card. So this is like brand new journey here, okay? What's the new life? And that's what it looks like. It becomes challenging again. All right. It can feel like there's others in competition because of whoever's having some sort of shift in their life. We have to bring balance to that situation. All right. Because if it doesn't leave you in the energy of happy, happy, that means you're discontent with your life somewhere where there isn't something that is in balance. Okay. So I don't know if this is having something to do with the legal issue. All right. With this Five of Wands energy, but all that glitters, it is not gold. Let's see what that energy is. See what I'm saying? When something actually tends to come to an end. All right, like this would be something that it comes through in a different something to come through an end. All right, father figure energy, something that's not from you, not for you, and moving forward from that energy. So it's right now. It could be that you're shifting in between the past and what's your brand new beginning. Show me what's not for you. I keep seeing Scorpio and Aries energy specifically heavy in the reading with the Death card and the Emperor. All right, not for you. Queen of Cups is here. Ten of Wands. So this could be like a heavy burden. All right, Five of Swords. It would be like the need to either detach, or it could be that there's energy around you that feels like it's creating some sort of conflict mentally. All right, and where you're not seeing something clearly. What's between worlds? This would be like shifting from the subconscious to the conscious, from the conscious and tapping into the subconscious. But it's trying to say here with the Queen of Cups, subconscious, it's not for you. There's a breakup here in the way I've seen it. King of Cups, and where the Queen and the King of Cups came out earlier together. All right. There's a lot of sword here, a lot of sword energy. I just saw the Three of Swords and the Nine of Swords. So this could be creating some sort of anxiety or fear or depression that you are going to be going through some sort of heartbreak, loss, separation. All right. And not understanding what that's going to look like, but you're going to be happier on the other side and creating whatever it is that's part of you building a strong foundation for yourself. All right, so you're in between worlds right now. It's like juggling. It's like it's either black or white. If it's not black or white, you're just kind of in the middle, like, what do I do? You know what I mean? Let's look at the energy of happy, happy on the other side of this. So if you're not happy on the other side, you're going to regret not moving forward. All right, to whatever it is that you were supposed to. It could be a lot of grieving that will take place here until you create whatever it is that you imagine to come through. All right, I'm seeing the Seven of Cups and the Sun card. This would be like you secretly hiding that you're not happy. Okay, show the imagined energy here. And what you happen to imagine is that you're very much stable, secure on the other side. All right, highly focused, concentrated on achieving a specific goal with the Four of Pentacles. All right. And again, it could have been done that way through the energy of manipulation and or strategy against you, those that are trying to use you, something like that. All right. And blocking the energy of your passion so that you receive some sort of betrayal. See what I'm saying? And that would be the energy of the father figure coming through that way. And the reason why you're dealing with all the conflict and something trying to come to an end. Because everything that glitters is not gold. It's not going to be shown to you directly in your face what's coming through in your new beginning. It's be aware about it. You need to understand whatever it is that so that you know you're in this connection to building some sort of solid foundation. Show me the building blocks. Again, and try to keep you imprisoned. It came through that way. Like remaining imprisoned. And I'm also seeing it and remaining in the energy of burden. So who, like, I don't, that's what I'm saying. It kind of makes you feel like you're the wounded warrior out here. You can't seem to get past the situation and someone working against you and someone feeling like, oh, you're just in between worlds. This is not for you. You're not someone that's seen as, let's just say, Queen of Cups, a nurturing, compassionate mother figure or someone that's highly intuitive. It would be like in between worlds of making you believe that you're not this energy. When clearly, if you're happy with something, it kind of makes this person make you feel like you're not doing enough. You're not stable enough. You're not intelligent enough. You cannot achieve this goal enough. But you're over here like, well, that's what I imagine to create in my near future. So why can't I do that? I'm over here on the building block, and all you want to do is call this pressure. This is nothing but pressure, right? Just to remain in control of manipulating you, sabotaging, all right, and or betraying your passion. That's what this is. All right. Six of Cups and the Knight of Wands, the Four of Swords. It's because there's some sort of negotiation coming back from the past that actually may be blocking this person's manifestation or yours, especially when it involves your love life and or someone being highly abundant. All right. Yeah. Has to do with resources. The only reason that this person is either forcing you or pushing you to end a certain situation that they feel is not for you. But clearly, Spirit just said you're coming through as the high priestess. You're coming through as the one that has done the long and patient work in order for you to be able to tap in and receive those messages from Spirit and do the work that you were meant to come here and do because it's part of your alignment. You see what I'm saying? Because you're highly intuitive, you would be celebrating on that specific journey. That means that you would have to leave the person because you would be seen as a leader in your specific organization or community. They're not happy with that. They're discontent with their lives at that point. That's the truth. So that's why Spirit came through last night in the reading, stating how significant it is for someone that supports you on the journey that you're on when you're committed in marriage. If this person truly isn't committed to you and they're truly not about that life, Spirit will show you that person's not for you. They will come in and align you with someone else in your love life that will be part of who you are in your new life. All right. Okay, let's move on. So again, there's some sort of like fork in the road right here, which is the Two of Swords energy in tarot, which is today going to see the restriction or structure that is needed in opposition to where Saturn is and the opposition to Neptune's energy and where you're supposed to be using your imagination to create what it is that you want in your life. All right. So you should be celebrating right now, but yet you're dealing with difficulties, which fucking sucks. Who wants to deal with that? All right, let's get into tea leaf. Let's get into tea leaf. Let's see. The Sun card is coming out here with happiness and well-being. Feels like you're all right. All right. News is on the way with the bird flying. That could be news of something that's going to make you happy. All right. Temptation will test you with the Apple card here. So this is what it is. If somebody's trying to force you to come off of a situation and where you feel that's part of your path, they want you to end that because somebody is trying to tempt you to do something else that they feel is going to make you happy. Let's see. Is it? Someone's gossiping about all of your secrets. Okay. Craziness. An old. I hate when that energy comes out because I kind of know who that is in my life. Never knows how to shut the fuck up. Always got somebody in their damn mouth. Position of authority is here. All right. Too much concern with sexual matters and peace and harmony. So somebody's gossiping about your secrets, saying that if you hold some sort of position of authority, it's like this person's coming through saying you're too concerned with sexual matters. All right. And where you're actually in this energy of peace and harmony. It's like happiness and well-being is here. You got great news on the way, but temptation will test you. All right. Let's see. So this could be a meeting with a stranger that's going to be important. All right. In connection to whatever your temporary problem is. And then someone trying to come between you and a friend, or see what I'm saying? Trying to force you in your way. It would be like, well, if you're receiving abundance or an inheritance from over there, then why the fuck are you here? You see what I'm saying? Things will not always be this way. A change is coming with the caterpillar here. All right, so caterpillars is basically the evolution of becoming a butterfly, right? And where you're transformed into a certain situation involving your life that requires some sort of transformation. I don't know. Like somebody's trying to come in, whoever this position of authority woman is, would be saying, oh, well, you're too concerned with sexual matters. You need to be in the energy of peace and harmony, trying to either block love from coming into your life because they want you specifically focused on you having this position of authority being seen as a messenger, all right, or however it is that you intuitively give your, give your messages out. They're just trying to work against you, should I say, and using those in the organization or the community or your lover to work against you. All right, so you got protection from a powerful friend here. We got news of birth, all right, or a new business opportunity and connection to you and your marriage or whoever it is that you are committed to. All right, so lighthearted, carefree time, there's nothing to worry about. Nothing to worry about. All right, this person would be the one that's trying to work against you for whatever reason. Show me the sun card here. Show me the energy of the sun. This could be causing quarrel. All right, Mars and Cancer could be the person having family. All right, it's like going having some sort of argument or something. All right, what is the news that is coming in? This part of the news that's coming in about you and your eccentricity. All right, how you're receiving some sort of message here. Show me temptation will test you. Show me temptation will test you. Excitement. Well, all right, Mercury in Gemini, and then creating some sort of speculation here. All right. So the following card was someone's gossiping about all of you. All right. So if they know something about coming your way that you created innovatively, this would be like because you're happy, this person is creating some sort of coral around your energy. All right. And gossiping whatever it is that you have coming through. All right. It could be a sun in Aquarius energy. That could be whoever this older woman is. Let's just see who this is. Welcome in, Krista. Let's see who this older woman or why this person is doing. All right. It's because it feels like they don't want you to take a risk. They want you to detach from what you're doing. They don't like it. They don't like it. They don't like it. So again, I feel like that could be an Aquarian energy. Show me position of authority. It's because of your originality. This could be like an Aquarius dealing with another Aquarius, causing some sort of quarrel in the home environment or connection to family members, all right, because of your great news that's coming in. Saturn in Aquarius energy, how you've been innovative, how you've been eccentric, how you're utilizing your uniqueness to do something that's exciting, but it says temptation will test you. If you have this Sun in Aquarius person that is gossiping about all of your secrets, all right, it will be like taking a risk here in connection to whoever this older woman is, whoever that older woman Aquarius that has obviously something to do with authority, all right, that involves originality. That could be you that they're feeling like, let me just try to mess something up for you, blocking the energy of your brand new beginning. So this would be seen as like the Fool card here, who you choose to collaborate with and it being a risk. Saturn in Aries is currently in retrograde. So whoever this person is that has a position of authority, they're coming to fuck with you. All right, too much concern with sexual matters. Let's see. Revenge. You see what I'm saying? Mars and Scorpio. Sexual matters. All right. So if they feel like, oh, you're going to go have sex, that's what you want to go do. All right. Well, then watch this. Let me down or something like that. All right. You should be focusing on your work or you should be focusing in on your health. They don't want you to have some sort of peace and harmony in your life, whether that be in your love life or who you're committed to in marriage and or what you do because they're trying to get in between something it is that you want. You understand? Show me this peace and harmony energy here. Yeah. The moon in Libra, you're in the energy of companionship. Why can't you have love in your life? Flirtation. This could be definitely having something to do with the companion that you have spiritually. All right. Something about restlessness. What's going on with this protection from a powerful friend? What is the protection from the powerful friend? The sun in Leo. And the sun is shining in Leo right now. And this has a lot to do with your fortune. All right. So the influence of around you at this time. Notice the energy of the serpent. This will be like snakes in your energy. All right. Whatever this conventional type of relationship is. Okay. News of a birth or a new business idea with the moon in Pisces. And then the marriage card, basically you being seen as the empath. Love affair. All right. Venus in Leo's energy. Venus in Capricorn. You're not supposed to have a conventional type of love relationship. Nah, you good. I got my earbuds in. That's all blocked out. Um, the Venus in Leo's energy and the Venus in Capricorn's energy would basically be seen like you're not supposed to have love in your real life and have love in your spiritual life. All right. That would be like temptations testing you. You can't go have sex with that person. All right. So whoever this is that you're meeting with, this stranger, it could be important in connection to whatever the temporary problem is, and whoever this person is that's trying to come between you and something it is that you want. All right. The meeting with the stranger, Jupiter and Cancer's energy, speculation. Okay, so this could be speculation happening in the home environment or with a mother figure specifically. All right, temporary problems, some sort of impulsiveness. This would be like someone that needs to have control of someone's destiny or someone's pathway or the need to, I don't know, seek some sort of, it kind of gives me this energy of like revenge in some sort of way because they're trying to come in between what it is that you want. Let's see. Feels like, oh, well, if I block your concentration, then you can't tap into shit. You have to remain independent. You got to do something on your own. They're criticizing you. This is the problem. And trying to block you from harmony and peace in your life. Okay? So be careful that you're not picking up on a nasty energy of someone, 11 o'clock on the dot, um, on someone's energy that might be taken. Let's just be clear. In spirituality, you can understand when someone is not themselves because there's a spirit that's taken over, an entity that's taken over that person, so they can be seen as, I'm going to come through this person and feel the energy that I want you to feel, knowing that that's not normally how a person is treated. All right. I don't know. I know, but I don't know. It's just a disgusting type of energy. Someone that's literally, they can't stand your ass because they're jealous. They would hate to block you from your love life. They would hate to block you from things that you're meant to be successful with. They love to gossip about all of your secrets. And this would be some old ass bitch that don't know how to sit the fuck down somewhere. Right. But things aren't always going to be that way. A change is coming. And I feel like it has a lot to do with whoever that new person is that's coming into your life. All right. Let's be clear. Now I'm going to pull from Angel Tarot. Person could hate that you're highly intuitive and picking up on their energy because they can't get away with that type of shit. Not the hell over here, at least. Intuition is on point with Jazz over here. All right, I like it. Thank you, Jen. I don't understand it. Seven of Pentacles here. All right, so use your discernment. There's a lot of general prosperity out here. It says the deliverance of a prisoner. Somebody has tried to keep you in a certain situation. All right. So that is the lovely guide. So we're always on point over here. The Empress is here, so fertility and fruitfulness assures peace between married couples. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. This will be like somebody trying to come in between you and the person in your love life. All right. God, Father, the Generous is my card. All right, the Lovers is here. So joy and pleasure brings happiness to couples and removes negative energy. I mean, am I not speaking about this already before even pulling from Angel Tarot deck? This would be someone that doesn't want to see you be happy if they're not happy. All right, gossiping about all of your secrets, basically making it seem like you and your person have problems. All right, because they don't want to see you happy either. Moving on with something that, I don't know if it's because you do something creative or you're very eccentric or you use your mind in a certain way, and you're also happy. It will create that energy of jealousy or competitiveness in between you and whoever that older damn person is. Okay. It's like go sit down somewhere. So it shows loyalty and allegiance, friendship and reconciliation. And I feel like that has to do with you and your lover. Okay. Sun is here, so restoration of life, protection from adversaries, rabies and or wild beasts with the energy of the sun. I like it. I got the sun out here, the Empress out here, the lovers out here. So heavy on the Taurus, Gemini, and also in this deck, this is seen as Aquarian energy. All right. Are we there yet? Yeah, we're there. All right, I love you guys. I don't think we have time to spill the tea, do we? Should I spill the tea on somebody? I think we already have. But I'll pull a card or two. Let's just say moving forward from this situation, how are we supposed to keep our eyes open? Let's just say it like that. How do we keep our eyes open from this specific energy? Just know that somebody has ulterior motives. All right. They're trying to get close to you with some sort of hidden intention. It's to manipulate you. Let's be clear. It's to manipulate you because they have control issues. If they don't have control, this could be someone that is involved in like voodoo shit. That's nasty. Doing something to somebody that, especially connected to your family member, that's disgusting. All right, ulterior motives and someone that has control issues. Cheeky cheat. Yeah, by keeping things like a secret, guarding secrets, or being asked to keep a secret from somebody. Crazy. Let's see. Woo, woo, woo. All right, so there could be some sort of friendship loyalty testing here. I don't like that. Well, cheeky cheat. Love you. Your hair looks so pretty. All right, it's because this person's intrigued by you. There's some sort of unspoken desire. If this person wants to be around your energy and they're not, and you're spilling the beans on them, they're pissed off. because they want you to keep their secrets. All right. It's like, don't be fooled by this person's appearance. All right. Like, we're going to call your ass out real quick. Okay. Yeah. Unfiltered truth was on there. We're going to call your ass out real quick. I'm going to expose your lies and your hidden truths. Okay. So if this has anything to do with you, it's like, protect yourself here. Guard your emotions to avoid hurt, because whatever it is or whoever it is that's giving you some sort of silent resentment, then this is because something is simmering beneath the surface in between you guys. That's how you would know who this person is. All right. I love you guys. I'm leaving the reading there.